Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. My name is Boom Shekha and I welcome you to another video in my series on INFJs. I am again so grateful that you guys are following me and subscribing and listening to my stuff and commenting. Oh man, the comments. I spend at least an hour every morning kind of going through your comments and learning and taking notes actually. So if you are a younger INFJ and you want to learn from someone who's been through it, I could recommend that you kind of go through all the comments and take notes because it really is a great resource because it's current. These people are actually living their lives right now and actually using all this information to be the best INFJ that they possibly can, right? In this video, I wanted to speak to you guys about how it's really easy for an INFJ to get overstimulated very quickly. Now, recently, I've stopped going to hair salons because, first of all, I hate being in that really stark environment with music blasting and people talking and all that. Oh my God, it's just too much most of the time for me, yeah? But not only that, I hate conversations, those conversations where I have to talk to them about stupid things. I know it's small talk and they have to do it because they're bored, but I just cannot do it. I refuse to. So I've started cutting my own hair. Now, as you can see, my hair, it's not the best haircut ever. Really, it's not. But I don't really give a rat's ass. I don't want to go to a hair salon and I'll just do like a quick trim myself because I really don't get, I don't care. Either it's worth it to me so that I don't have to go to a hair salon and talk to people about nonsense. And so it's not because I don't like people. I love people. It's not that, I don't think. It's because of the overstimulation. I'll go to a hair salon and in the span of half an hour, 45 minutes, I'll be so stimulated and so tired that I'll have to go home and rest for a few hours. It's just madness. The same thing happens to me when I go to a mall. Obviously, malls are like the danger zone. I avoid them completely. I do all my shopping online. I don't like going to a shopping area at all unless it's absolutely crucial. I'll go in and out. I know exactly where I need to go. I'll do my recon mission online. I'll figure out where the store is that I need to go to. I'll go there. I'll buy the thing I need and I'll rush out of there as soon as possible because again, a lot of people, a lot of emotions, a lot of stimulation, just a lot going on for me to handle. I just can't do it. Same thing with social gatherings, parties, bars, pubs. I'm actually working at a place right now on the islands, and they have a lot of parties all the time, right? And a lot of people are here on vacation, so they're here to be overstimulated. They spend all their time at work and they are bored. And when they come on vacation, they want all this stuff. They want to go out every night. They want to meet new people. And so it's for them. But a lot of times I'll get back home at like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. and I'm just exhausted. I just am exhausted. I go to sleep and I don't wake up until like 5 or 6 a.m. the next morning. Like it's like deep, deep sleep because I needed it, because I needed to recover from all the stimulation. Now, it's unfortunate it happens because I love hanging out with people. There's so many interesting people to talk to here. There's so much going on, and I really want to be there. I want to be around all these people. I want to be talking to them. But it's so exhausting, right? The one thing that I've learned for myself is that I really need to pull myself away from FOMO, from fear of missing out, and say to myself, okay, what is more important to you? Do you want to be well rested tomorrow and have the ability to do this over again, or do you want to hang out here, be overstimulated, really, really burnt out, tired, and then go home and just, be staring off into space because you can't go to sleep because you're so stimulated, right? And so I really want you guys to realize this fact is that yes, FOMO is always going to be in our heads. Of course, we're always afraid of missing out on all the amazing events that are going on. And a lot of times I wish that I was an extrovert because it would be so much easier, so much easier. And I can play the extrovert card a lot of times. I can pretend like I'm an extrovert, but it's not on the scale of a normal extrovert where they can do it for days on end, right? I can do it for hours on end, maybe hours, maybe a few hours, really. And then I have to really be like, okay, I have to go into my introvert mode in order to recuperate, in order to rejuvenate, in order to come back to where I was, to reset back to that level where I'm at usually, right? Now, mornings are great for me because I'm a morning person. I love mornings. And I've kind of learned, I've done a video on this before that, we have insomnia, but I've learned over time how to beat it. I do my meditations, I do all that stuff in order to get over insomnia. So as long as I have a great night of sleep behind me and I wake up in the morning with a great night of sleep with lots of dreams and lots of rest, I can do this like long-term extroverted thing for that day, for that particular day. Every single day is new for me, but whenever I wake up in the morning and I have had a good night of sleep, which is true most nights, I can go through the day and pretend to be an extrovert for at least the first part of it, for the first few hours of it, like 10 hours of it, right? And then again, I crash and then I have to go back to sleep. The reason I'm doing this video is that if you are feeling this overstimulation, you're not alone. It is an INFJ thing. It's because we take in a lot of information all the time. We're always analyzing, always thinking. Our minds never shut off. We probably have 100,000 thoughts more than a normal human being does. I'm not saying that to be like over cool or special. Actually, it's a bad thing. We're actually always thinking. We shouldn't be doing that to ourselves. That's the reason I love meditation, because it really helps me calm down and bring myself back to the present moment. Stop thinking, stop being that monkey mind, stop going all over the place. Come back here, relax, be here in the moment kind of thing, right? And so that's why I'm always telling you guys to meditate. I think a meditating INFJ is a balanced INFJ. And so if you do try it, and you'll notice a big difference right away, I do recommend that you start it. But if you don't, and if you're kind of just going through it as a normal INFJ, then you will notice that there is a lot of stimulation and you will burn out very quickly, right? Because I'm able to meditate, and because I'm able to stay in the present moment as much as possible, I know and I notice myself not burning out as frequently and as quickly, right? I can go for longer now because I know that I can keep myself calm and I'm not overanalyzing things. I'm not spending way too much time in my head. I'm not getting sucked into every emotion that's around me. I can keep myself away from it. I can keep myself grounded. I can hold my own space for myself and not let everyone else pull me from here to there to here to there all the time like I used to in the past, right? That's the reason when I was younger, I was much more of an INFJ, much more of an introvert than I am right now. I can actually pretend to be an extrovert for a long period of time right now. Most people don't know that I'm an introvert, really, actually. And this is the reason I can actually do these videos as well. When I was younger, I would never have been able to do them because it would have taken so much of myself. But now I know how to compartmentalize, right? And that's a big one for us. It's really important for us to be able to say, okay, this is what that is, and I can separate myself from it. I can feel their emotion, but I won't let it, completely consume me. Right? And I'm living in Thailand right now, and there's a lot of poor people here suffering, beggars, blah, blah, blah. Same thing as India. Like when I go to India, oh my goodness. Anyways, that's another story. But so it's really important for us to learn how to compartmentalize. Realize that, yes, I am this person here, and they are that person there, and I don't need to feel them all the time. I don't need to feel too much of them. I can be there for them. I can be empathic. I can, be sympathetic. I can feel for them, but I don't have to take it all upon myself. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope you can make that difference. That's a really important difference for us to make. Same thing with the overstimulation. It only happens because we're taking on the emotions of everyone around us. The hairdresser might be complaining about her husband who beats her, and you're sitting there feeling her emotions. You're feeling, oh my God, that person's so sad, blah, blah, blah. Yes, of course you want to feel empathy for the person, but you don't want to take upon everything that they're feeling so that they feel better and you feel worse. That's not the point of this. We're not gods. We're not healers all the time. You can do it occasionally, but you don't want to do it all the freaking time. It's too tiring. Not every counselor does that even. Like when they're a counselor, they're a counselor. They're a human being. They're just a human being. They're not counseling people all the time. Whereas for us as INFJs, we have a hard time compartmentalizing. We are counselors all the time. I'll be at a party and unable to enjoy myself because I'm counseling people, I'm at an event and then I'm not having fun or dancing because I'm counseling someone who's puking their guts out on the street. Do you know what I'm saying? So learn to compartmentalize. It's going to be really, really important for you, specifically, especially if you are a newer or younger INFJ learning how to be one right now. Yeah, I hope this makes sense to you guys. I did talk about a lot of random issues, but I think they're all interconnected. In my head they are, at least. I hope this makes sense. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know anytime. Obviously, comment below, or you can message me directly at boomshaka@themillionairehippie.com. Again, if you have suggestions for videos, I have a long list right now, so if I haven't gotten to your suggestion, please be patient with me. I will get to it eventually. People have been sending me hundreds of comments and hundreds of suggestions. I have a really long list right now, and I will get to it. And if you guys have any feedback at all, let me know. I know this is a very different setting to the videos I've done in the past, but I hope that you guys are still finding these videos useful. And I'll see you guys the next time around. Bye for now.